In Matthew chapter 28 verse 20, it reads there towards the end, "And behold, I am with you always to the end of the age." Isn't that an amazing word? We've often heard the Lord say, "I am with you." But here he says, "I am with you always." That means not only in your good times, not only when you're happy, I am with you even in your struggling days. I am with you when you're going through your mountains. I'm with you when you're going through your valleys. I'm with you when you're joyful. I'm with you when you're sad. God's promise is to be with us always. I'm sure we all have people who love us, who always are there to help us, but they are not with us always. God promised He is always with us. He says, "I will be with you always." When you read Psalms 23 verse 4, David could have the assurance of saying, "Though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will not be afraid, for you are with me." You see, David had that assurance that God is with him because he knew God is with him always. When you look at the beginning of Psalm 23, when the sheep needed provision, he knew that the shepherd would be there. When the sheep needed rest, he knew that the shepherd would give that rest. When the sheep was in confusion, he knew that the shepherd would lead. When the sheep is going through the valley, he knew that the shepherd would lead. Come on, God is saying He's with you always. David in Psalm 23 is saying, "My God is with me, and that's why I'm not afraid." I want to encourage you. God is with you always. The one whom you trust, the people that you rely so much on, they will one day leave you and go. They will forsake you. There's so much that we boast on some influential person. There's so much that we boast on our parents or on our children. But I want to tell you, they are not with us always. God's promise for you is He will be with you always. And that's why we don't need to be afraid, even in our mountaintops or in our valleys, in our highs or in our lows. God is with us always. God bless you.